Okay, well, it's Father's Day, June 20th, and it just rained last night for the first time in a while. That was nice. And as you can see, we are gonna start eating out of the garden. We're gonna have grilled zucchini on the Barbie, because we got a couple big guys growing over here. See them? Yeah, cool. They're doing really well. I planted a bunch of little onions. They're doing okay. The ones that aren't under the giant leaves of the zucchini. But the beets will be doing well. Not yet. A little early for the beets. I think last year the beets were happening. Okay, but here's the interesting item of the week. So I know a couple weeks ago I thought this was a zucchini. Then last week I thought it was a cucumber because it definitely wasn't a zucchini. And so I knew it needed a little tripod to grow on. And now I bought an app that identifies things, and apparently it's a cantaloupe. So we'll see. We might have cantaloupe. I'm gonna let it grow. Obviously the mint having a party. More cantaloupe. This is gonna be very interesting to see if these things grow. And the green beans are doing well. They're having a good time. I took off, these look better. I took off the big peppers that were on the pepper plant and on the jalapeno plant so that they could grow a little stronger before they put all their effort into making peppers. And you can see that's actually a pretty big one of the onions that are growing. This is now a third, apparently, cantaloupe or muskmelon. The basil is doing pretty well, which I bought a bunch of basil which had roots on it still, so I planted them and most of them are doing okay. And we have if I back up a little, you can see that the row now of tomatoes doing quite well. And somewhere in here we have little baby buds, little baby tomatoes. There, see them? Nothing has turned the right color. These are that I just showed you were Sweet 100, so there's a little red ones. These are big honkin' red ones, so nothing's really happening there yet. These are little yellow ones. This is the biggest plant. And these are San Mateos, I believe, so those really haven't started yet either. So things are going okay. Let's see what else is happening. I'm really unclear if this eggplant's gonna grow. I did pull, for the same reason I did pull all the eggplant plants off to see if we could get it to grow more before it made some actual eggplants. A little bit of flower action, some cilantro that will likely bolt in like 2 minutes because it's getting so hot out here. And a little tiny, teensy tiny bit of dill that should be doing better, but it's not getting enough water. Let's see what else. The cucumbers are starting to happen. They haven't grown up the tree yet. The arugula, all doing well. Also arugula hiding in and amongst the garlic. You see, it's ready to go to seed. It's too hot. Happened too hot, too fast. This is the amazing thing. So I had this big lettuce plant that looked like it was about to bolt, so I cut it down to the ground last week, and here it is, all back huge. And that's what it looked like, the ones that I planted this year. A little bit of kale, probably gonna get eaten because it's the only brassica out here. Some more lettuce. That lettuce is so good. And the good news, you know what, I'm gonna go around, I think, to the other side to show you this. Enjoy the trip around the garden. Oops, hopefully I won't fall down. They've attached. So these are the string beans that are supposed to attach, and they have attached. Not all of them, but most of them. Where is it? I can't find it. There. No, there. Anyway, mid-June, and we are in zucchini and lettuce and hopefully soon some cherry tomatoes. And this time of year, if it does rain like periodically, we should see changes pretty fast. This is the first rain of June, which is challenging. I have this little irrigation system in, but it doesn't water everything perfectly, so we'll see. In the meantime, just one last. So these guys are growing. They all have like little tiny tips on the top, making them, you know, a bit taller, which is nice. And then Johnny planted butterfly bushes and Russian sage all along the bottom. So that should fill in and look pretty too. And that is what is happening on the farm.